Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Kiara and I am happy that you are here today. I just finished up doing my workout, showered, got ready for the day, made myself a cozy fall coffee. I've been making a lot of iced lattes recently, but I wanted to start off today with a cozy warm coffee now that we're approaching that 60-degree weather and it's starting to feel like fall. All I added in was a little bit of grass milk, a little bit of my favorite brown sugar creamer, and then some pumpkin spice cold foam on top with a little bit of cinnamon, and that's like the perfect fall coffee. It has some notes of pumpkin, cinnamon, delicious. Today was actually my second workout back in the gym. The past 2 months since moving to Seattle, I've mostly been just going to Legree, hot Pilates, and hot yoga classes. And I've been really loving that routine at the studios that I've been going to. So I've taken about a 2-month, almost 3-month maybe break from the gym, which is the longest break I've ever taken from the gym. And my gym routine is something that I'm very proud and passionate of, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been really nice having a break. I had to rethink whether I wanted to continue my strength training journey. And I think that's completely normal to kind of question hobbies or interests that you might have had, especially when you start to find new things that you're interested in. We don't have all the time in the world, so it's hard to balance everything that we may want to incorporate into our lifestyle. But enough chit chat. Today I wanted to have a cozy fall designated day, since I think the first official day of fall was a few days ago, and the weather in Seattle is really starting to reflect that cozy fall weather that I love. I'm super excited for fall in Seattle, and I just want to get in that fall spirit today. So the plan for today, after I finish my coffee, I'm going to go get a solo brunch since I haven't eaten yet today outside of my protein shake. And then after that, I want to go to Fremont to do a little bit of thrifting, hopefully find a little bit of decor or some things for the apartment. And then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. I do need to get a little bit of groceries for tonight's dinner and some things that we need restocks of. But that is the tentative agenda for today. I'm really excited to take you guys along with me, and let's get the day started. Okay, I'm back home now and I'm about to get started on dinner. Tonight I'm making a sausage and veggie orzo dish, which I've made a couple of times before and both Marcus and I really like it. I think it's a really yummy and cozy meal to make for fall, so I'm excited to end the day off with that. But first, I'm gonna give you guys a little haul from Trader Joe's, and I only got one thing at the thrift market that I went to. I really didn't see a whole lot that I liked in terms of household items and decor, and the clothes there weren't really speaking to me either, but I did see this one shirt that I ended up getting. It looks a little big, so I'm gonna try it on. Here is the shirt on. I'm actually really happy with it. I think this is the perfect type of shirt to wear with like sweatpants or lounge shorts, and I really like how slouchy and comfy it is, and it was only $10, so this was a really good find. And then from Trader Joe's, I actually ended up getting more than I thought I would. I restocked on some more cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, almond milk. For our dinner tonight, I got some cherry tomatoes, chicken sausage, the spicy Italian flavor. Lastly, for tonight's recipe, I got some more orzo and chicken broth. Adding chicken broth when cooking like pasta and rice is a really good tip to add extra protein, and it just gives it more flavor. So I like to use chicken broth specifically for when I make any orzo-based dishes, but I'll also sometimes add this when I'm just steaming up some white rice. I got some more frozen broccoli, chicken thighs, and a couple of lemons for another meal I'll be making later this week. I completely forgot, but I also got some Boursin cheese, which is an essential ingredient for tonight's pasta. And then everything in this bag was not on my grocery list, but I just ended up getting it now since we'll probably need it eventually. Marcus did ask me to get more of these buttercups that he really likes, so I picked up some of that. And then I want to make banana bread probably later this week, so I got some flour, dark chocolate chips, and maple syrup. And lastly, I got this hand cream, which I've heard really good things about, and I saw that they had the seasonal pumpkin scented version, so I wanted to try it out since the one that I'm currently using is from L'Occitane, I believe, and it actually looks exactly like this, but it's pretty expensive. It's nice and thick. I love it when a hand cream is thick because especially in the winter my hands can get pretty dry, especially since I wash them all the time. So I actually really like this, and it smells really good. The pumpkin scent isn't too strong. Red wine girly, and this has become my new favorite cheap red wine, the 14 Hands Red Blend. So I'm gonna pour the rest of what's in here into my glass because this pairs deliciously with this pasta. Cheers! and I've had a very cozy, slow morning so far. I did my makeup, did my hair today, made some breakfast with Marcus, made my little coffee, took Benny out on a walk, and now I'm ready to head out for the day because the sun is out and I just want to be outside when it's a nice and sunny day like this in Seattle, since very soon we're going to be approaching the cloudy, rainy days of fall in Seattle, which I am happy about because back in Texas we didn't really get much of a fall season, so I am itching to experience those cozy fall days here. I made my nice warm cup of coffee again today, and this is officially my new favorite coffee that I've made. I was literally telling Marcus yesterday that this is probably on par with a coffee I would get at a coffee shop, and I would be impressed getting this at a coffee shop. So the fact that I made this at home blows my mind. The plan for today, I want to get a couple of things that are on my fall wish list. I'm planning on going to H&M, Ulta, and Barnes & Noble. I think those are the three main stores that I want to go to. I want to pick up my next read for fall. I just finished my last summer book, and now that we're entering the fall season, I want to get a cozy little romance book. I feel like for the fall, I like to read either romance novels or thrillers, but I think I'm going to try to pick up a romance first, and then hopefully I'll finish that before Halloween, and then we can start getting into the thriller novel series. I feel like I haven't read a good thriller in such a long time. I'm gonna finish the rest of my coffee and then start heading out, since I do need to take a train and a bus to get to where I need to go. And it's supposed to rain later in the afternoon, so I'm gonna try to run all of my errands and be back here before then. Let's start with the day's fall activities. Let's do a little haul of everything that I got while I was out. It's a few hours later. I think I was out shopping for around 4 hours, and I already hit my 10,000 step count for the day, which is definitely a perk of not having your car in a city where you really don't need a car. I have been loving walking to wherever I need to go, to my workouts, to dinner, to a cafe. I also feel like I've gained time back into my life by not having to drive to places, since when I'm on the bus or on the train, I can read my book, I can listen to a podcast and not be distracted. So I just love the transport and the walkability here in Seattle. Now let's do a little haul of everything that I picked up. Starting off at H&M. I don't remember the last time that I shopped at H&M. It's definitely been a while, but I've seen a lot of really great fall pieces that have been coming out at H&M, so I wanted to go check it out for myself and see what we find. The first thing that I got is this beautiful brown, dark brown scarf. It is very warm and feels like wool, so I'm excited to wear this with like a cream sweater when it gets cold here in Seattle. I actually don't have a scarf like this, so this will be a really nice winter accessory to have in my wardrobe. The next thing that I got that I tried on is this pink cardigan. I actually didn't bring any cardigans up to Seattle from Texas when I first moved. I brought a few knit sweaters and jackets, but I did not have enough space to pack all of my winter clothing pieces, so I do need to eventually go back and bring the rest of them. But yeah, I realized I forgot to pack any cardigans, so I really liked this pink colored cardigan. I do like pink for the fall. It's really pretty and girly. And the last thing that I got at H&M, I actually picked up right when I was checking out. Some lady was returning it and it caught my eye. It's this cropped trench coat in this camel color. It's a medium and I usually get small for my tops, but for sweaters and jackets I really don't mind sizing up one size and having it be a little baggier. Let me bring you guys down a little bit. I need to look into how to style a cropped trench coat like this because I don't think this is the best outfit to wear a trench coat with, but I do really like it. I like the color, I like the fit. Next, from Ulta, I got a couple of things from their fall sale. I got a restock of my favorite sunscreen moisturizer. That is an essential part of my morning skincare routine. And then in the same section, I saw that the Tree Hut body scrubs were also on sale, and the cinnamon dolce smelled delicious and perfect for fall, and I've been needing a new body scrub, so I picked her up. That's everything that I got at Ulta. And then I made my way over to Barnes & Noble and I picked up only one book, and I ended up picking the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I'm very excited to read. I've been seeing a lot of girlies read this for the fall time, so it looks super cozy. It seems like a really cute romance novel that's based in fall. And the cafe is literally called Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Like, does that not sound like the coziest book to just curl up and read in bed or on the couch with a pumpkin candle lit? That sounds amazing. I'm going to start this tonight after my workout class. I was reading a few thrillers that did catch my eye, and I probably will end up ordering off of Amazon or something, but they're pretty expensive at Barnes & Noble and they're like half the price on Amazon. I don't know why Barnes & Noble doesn't price match. They seem like a big enough corporation to where they don't need to charge full price or original priced on books. I completely understand why local bookstores do and why it's good to go and support your local bookstores and buy from them, but between Amazon and Barnes & Noble, I'm gonna go with Amazon. I'm gonna go with the cheaper option there, but since I was already in the area, I decided to at least get one book to start. And then while I was out, Marcus went to the Nespresso store to get some more espresso pods, so I decided to include it in the haul to show y'all. But we got more of the Cafe Joyo, you know, let's figure out how to pronounce this together.
Okay, but it's not joyeux, it's joie, okay? Joie, you. The H is silent.
Okay, I've been saying it very wrong. It's joyeux. Should have known to put more French into it. We've been loving the Cafe Joyeux Nespresso pods. These are limited edition, I think. It has like some sweet notes of caramel, so it's perfect for a cozy fall hot cup of coffee. It also directly supports a fundraiser for people with mental or developmental disabilities. So whenever you buy these pods, it directly supports that fundraiser. So I love that even more about it, and we will continue to support and buy these as long as they sell them in stores. And it also looks like they gave us another free sample, which I love the Chiaro double espresso pods. We actually have some here, and then I haven't tried this one, the Ice Leggero maybe, which looks like it has fruity notes, so I'll definitely be giving that a try. That concludes today's haul. I'm going to real quick stock up our coffee station. I took off my makeup and got changed since I'm about to start heading out for an evening hot yoga class. I've been really enjoying incorporating hot yoga, specifically vinyasa, into my workout routine 1 to 2 times a week. The thing that I like about vinyasa is it focuses on strength and mobility, so it's more of a slow-paced workout that puts more intention behind your flow movement. So it's more of a meditative practice, but it still gets your heart rate up, and I kind of just treat it as my recovery workout since I'm going to the gym and doing Legree a few times a week, and that can put a lot of strain on my body sometimes. So I feel like incorporating yoga helps my body to recover. I'm also improving my flexibility, mobility, and balance at the same time. So it's an amazing workout, and I highly recommend it if you're also doing strength training or a more intensive workout regimen. The walk to my studio is about like 30 minutes though, which I don't mind. I probably will once it gets a lot colder and rainier, but I like to walk before my workout and after my workout. It's a really nice view too. It's by the pier, but it helps me get my steps in. It's also really nice walking and getting your body warmed up before a workout. So I kind of treat that as like my pre-workout cardio.
Deeper on the exhale. Straighten out your left leg. Upper body comes forward. And down to that. Righty bend. Lunge, hips sit low, right arm reaches back. Inhale, hips lift. One more time, hips sit low. Exhale, come back to center, left leg extends high. And take it to the right. Back to the left and hold out here. Meeting in your downward facing dog. Grab a bit of water towel.